Welcome. I'm Dr. K, and I'm here to help you to navigate through the many challenges in your life's journey so that you might ultimately become the highest version of yourself. Right now, I want to ask you about your habits. Are your habits in alignment with what it is that you want to experience in life? Remember that our brain is wired 95% for habit. So what that means is 95% of the time, we are all walking around on automatic pilot. 95% of the time, we're walking around on automatic pilot with our habitual behaviors. We're walking around on automatic pilot with our habitual way of thinking about things. It's important to do a self-assessment and ask yourself, are my behaviors, are the majority of my behaviors in harmony with what I want in life? Are my belief systems in harmony with where I want to go in life? Whatever behaviors you have, whatever belief systems that you have that are not in harmony with where you want to go in life, you can change them. We all can change. We're creatures of habit, yes. But how do we get those habits? We got those habits from repetitiously doing something over and over again, or repetitiously thinking about something from a certain perspective over and over and over and over again. And how can we change our habits? The same way we created them in the first place, by doing something new over and over and over again, by thinking about something from a different perspective over and over and over again. So identify what habits you have that are taking you places that you don't even want to go in life, that's creating distress in your life, whether it's anxiety, fear, shame, anger, frustration. Doing those things over and over and over again is just going to get you more distress. So change. How do you change? Write down what habits behaviorally you want to display moving forward. Write down what habits, your habitual ways of thinking, what belief systems you want to embrace in moving forward. And when you write them down, I so encourage you to look at them twice a day, because you really want to get that stuff in your brain. If you just write it down and you put your paper away, then you're not going to be mindful of it. You're not going to be aware of it. So that's why I say at least focus on it twice a day. I encourage people really to record yourself. If you record yourself saying whatever it is that your new habits are that you want, whether it's habitual ways of being or habitual ways of thinking, just the exposure of it repetitiously is what gets it wired into your brain, along with you doing the behaviors and practicing the new way of thinking over and over again. Remember, exposure is the key, and repetitiously doing something over and over again, repetitiously thinking in a certain way over and over again is the key. Start today. Get your pen and your paper out and start to identify what habits you need to change. Look at them twice a day. Listen to them twice a day if you record yourself. And this will assist you in rewiring your brain. Remember, 95% of the time, your behaviors are on automatic pilot. Your way of thinking is on automatic pilot. Make those habits be habits that's going to take you where you want to go in life. Practice them for at least 30 days. Be consistent with it. Because if you just practice a little bit, then you're not going to see any effects really. You got to be committed to this process. Anything worth having is worth working for. And you're worth it. Don't you want to be happy? Don't you want to be more happy? Don't you want to be more successful? Don't you want to just move more in the direction that you want to move in? I'm sure you do. So remember that concept that 95% of the time you're walking around doing your habitual things that you normally do, thinking about things habitually, from the perspective that you habitually think about those things. And if those habits aren't taking you where you want to go in life, then it's time to rewire your brain. I encourage you to get started today. Do it. Make it happen for you.